Good evening and welcome to another scene in Odessa, the Dark Crusade Season 2. We have a scene where two, at this moment, naked vampires are making their way home rather quickly through the streets. There's like a couple of hours maybe to the sunrise. They are making their way, or they're just getting home, and they've just managed the last couple of corners, and they've gotten into Madeline's haven. Well, their haven. And Madeline will just open the door and will just make sure that Torvald is in. She lays the bundle of stuff she had with her, but her armor and clothing is gone. But she lays the bundle down and she just almost is almost like sighing, or almost like she's been running and it's been like she's catching her breath almost. But she just looks to Torvald and just places a hand on him. Not both hands.
If it's possible, Thord feels sweaty.
Hmm.
Um, Obviously he's not sweating, but there's a strange heat to him.
Hmm.
Uh,
Well, Madeline just puts both her hands on him and kisses him. We should
it is
get some clothing.
yes. I haven't been this tired since I was mortal. Drain's the word.
Likewise. And thank you, by the way. She smiles. She will quickly just they will both get up to the bedroom and get some clothing on, and she will just say, "You and I are joined in something that very few people will ever see. Something I would not. I have many times over thought I would be dust before it happened."
Thord, they go upstairs to their joint sort of bedroom area. Um, and there's quite a sort of primitive bowl with water in. And he cleans himself off and cleans himself up and turns around to her. He puts his hand on her stomach.
You are their father. How does this make you feel?
I'm not sure. Proud, happy, frightened, unsure. It seems that the gods once again heard my prayers.
One God did. Do you see?
I see.
It is another test, as all of the others. It might seem unnatural, different, and it is for humans, for mortals. But it is one more way that she shows her our favor, and the two of us have been blessed. We have been rewarded beyond measure. You do know that I spent 10, 20 almost 30 years pining that I would never ever again give birth. And yet my fate has made me and you able to create once more.
He sort of leans in at that. There's a sort of softening of his features. And he puts his head against hers.
There are many that will see this as, well, something unbecoming, especially in these times. They are fools. The thing I thought, the thing in Joanna, was not born of anything but anger and hatred. It was from the pits of hell or whatever, but what we created is something more alive than most people. Something born of passion, lust, anger, and devotion. That which makes life. Whether those fools want to admit it or not, it is what life makes. Pleasure and pain in equal amounts.
You must lay low for a little while.
Oh,
Let,
that much is certain. But I
let
believe that we
the
can make an excursion if we want to create again in some time. I do believe we can go quite a while, quite far away from here and do it. As to not, I would not prefer to create anything in the city. Not at the first couple of months. As though, as much as this might pain me,
we have the choice of when to create. And I would be careful now, as I have the father's responsibility to protect my child.
quite so.
There are eyes on the city at the moment, and the lack of leadership makes it unwise to let the seed bear fruit yet.
Spoken well and true. I must accelerate your training into the history of our Dark Mother.
It baffles me. I'm not even on your road. I expected the mother to kill me.
This permeates many things. What road you're on does not matter. If you are worthy and you are willing, she will accept you. Now, the worth and the willingness can be hard for many, but you were both, and thus the Nosferatu was not worthy and died, and you, as I have seen, as the one of the first moments I saw you, you are worthy.
I was afraid.
And you think I wasn't? I managed to not show it, of course. But did you not think that even in my mind there was not a thought? What if she does not find me worthy?
It's a strange thing. Even though I face this being of inconceivable power, and I was afraid. But the thing I feared the most is that it would take you and leave me behind. I faced it in defiance, almost. I stood against it. Because I wanted it to feel my connection to you, and it seems that it did.
She kisses him. It did indeed.
What are we going to tell Ali? It's one thing we need to work out. There's going to be questions about Mother's disappearance. No doubt her child would have felt her demise.
You'll tell them. We were felled upon by a creature not of obtenebration, but something else in that place. The two of us were able to withstand it. She was not. And the place is now sealed off.
He nods.
This is mostly true and can be seen as perhaps bending of the truth a bit, but not by much. It came upon us, not as an attack, but with a test. We withstood the test. She did not. We will let them to believe that it was a combat, and that we won, of course.
It's a shame, I quite liked her.
As did I. I wish that she had been stronger. Could have withstood the test. Another sister to welcome.
It seems that her body was not fertile.
No. Madeline just puts a hand on her, well, womb. But this one.
He puts his hand on top of hers. As I lay waiting for my eyes to close with the dawn, I often fantasized about making a child with you. A dream, I thought, was just that. But this reality has consequences.
Oh, it does. And those consequences, in however and whatever ways they come, are but challenges for us to overcome.
Torvald kneels down until he's sort of Madeline's stomach level. He leans quite close. And he says, he doesn't look at her, he looks at her stomach. And he says, I promise you, I will not let them take you. And he looks up to her. We should rest.
We should. But I am afraid I have certain things I just need to take care of.
Tomorrow.
You are right. Madeline will clothe, go over to the bed, take him with her, and she will just lie down in the bed. She would like to just have him lie there next to her, and then they will just lie there and look into each other's eyes. Very close.
Inevitably, the dawn will come.
And as the dawn comes, this scene will come to a close. Thank you very much, players for playing, and watchers for watching. Good night.